welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Great to have you with us. Game 4 of round 1 in the West. We're happy to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Angeles starters. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. You look at Minnesota, what a great chance here for them to bring the series even at home.
A great chance indeed. This team is very much alive and they know it. A win here makes it a best-of-3 series. Here we go.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here's Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Here's James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
I'll tell you, you know he's going to garner much defensive attention on the inside. Still, not easy to keep LeBron James from converting.
Moving it up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Here's Hayes. Rebound Minnesota. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch, and I asked about LeBron James and how his team plans to stop him. He said, I told our guys that we can't give him any lanes to the rim, because when that happens, everything else in his game opens up. We need to plug every avenue to the basket. Guys, let's see if they're able to execute this strategy.
And Allie, thank you for that. First quarter, just over a minute played. Randle outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Credit Julius Randle, off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Reeves, the pass to Hayes. James outside. Over McDaniels. And James gets it to go. James has got his second basket.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And it's Randle with the jam.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from Hachimura.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Hachimura against Randle. LeBron with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. James deciding where to go with it. And the shot goes down. James has got 6 points.
Just textbook basketball, right? James's IQ for the game so high, his vision and court awareness so good, he can exploit that pick and roll so effectively.
Out to Hachimura. James outside. Back to Vanderbilt. Vincent right side. Misses the three. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Edwards. James with the block.
How LeBron James sends it back. LeBron on the defensive end.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hachimura, the pass to Goodwin. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Outside Reed. Over Hachimura. And another basket for Minnesota.
Well, Naz Reid doesn't operate often in the mid-range, but if you concede it, he'll take it.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Releases. The 17-footer. And that one drops. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
And Minnesota with some changes. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Highland comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Finney Smith checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for LeBron. He got a piece of it. Pass to Connect.
And because of his energy and physicality, Connect draws a lot of contact out there.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw misses.
You see the upside in a rookie like Dalton Connect. He's got a good build and dynamic offensive skill set. Some improvements around defense, and he'll be a solid addition to any lineup.
And the second free throw is good. Conley with the ball. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside McDaniels. Now here's Conley. He's covered by Vincent. Here's Reed. Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Finney Smith. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. McDaniels finds Reed. Back to Daniels. 1:52 left in the first. Takes the three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Connect. Back to Finney Smith. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
Now here's McDaniels. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Oh, there's the alley. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota.
In for the Wolves, Rudy Gobert.
Right side Conley. Pass to Gobert. Conley, he's open. Gets to the corner and hits it.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Drops in the 3.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Conley.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. Now, this guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
That one misses.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Pass to Hayes. And here's Doncic outside. Goes back up. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Alexander Walker. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Clark is checked in for Ingles.
15 fouls. At the line for your Timberwolves, Alexander Walker.
The Lakers trail. Pass to Connect. Back to Finney-Smith. Outside Reeves. Over Clark. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
In for the Wolves, Julius Randle.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's Minnesota up 1. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
23.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Rudy Gobert, Julius Randle out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles.
Edwards. 1 shot.
Lakers trail by 4. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Can you say natural leader? But Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Edwards against James. James with the block.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
And for the Lakers, their shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. And there's James from the arc. There, LeBron for 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Edwards. Good D by Doncic. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Reeves. Now Hayes. On the wing, Hachimura. Randall with a steal. Doncic against Conley. Inside. And stolen by Hayes. This James on the wing. Down low. Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Highland in for Conley. And Los Angeles making a change here. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards. Oh, a sensational slam by him.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play in time. Doncic passes to James. Ooh, poked away. Doncic finds James. Over Highland. That one's good from James on the assist from Doncic. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Outside, DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Left side Reed. Puts it up from 17. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Oh, Bones Highland with the pretty pass. That's the decision-making you want to see.
Pass to Goodwin. Doncic right side. Over Highland. Doncic, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Vincent outside. To the middle. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Well, give Naz Reed credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
To the paint. Second chance effort. And the layup is good. Reed's got 8.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Lakers trail by 5. Doncic outside. This James on the wing. From the elbow. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Jumps up. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka Doncic is able to dominate possessions with the ball in his hands. Go ahead and do work on both ends, Luka.
Minnesota's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Highland, pass to Reed. And the 3 off target. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Doncic with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Pass to Vanderbilt. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Vincent. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Lakers also making a change. Len's checked in. Here's Goodwin. Finney Smith up top. To the right side. Pulls up. Shot is good by Goodwin. Goodwin's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Excellent read by Finney Smith. Boy, has he improved his passing ability.
Pass to Reed. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
What's not an exception? What's a case?
And Minnesota making a change here. Conley's checked in. Kleba, he's checked in for the Lakers. Milton comes in for Doncic. Milton against Reed. Kleba, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Kleba's got his first bucket in this one. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Milton for three. And Los Angeles another three. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And the Lakers have possession, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Connect. Milton against Conley. To the wing, right side. Goodwin, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality, does a nice job drawing contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jaden McDaniels. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite.
Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. And he's good on the second. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Kleba. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Nice job in the second quarter, just pounding it into the paint. Good way to maintain the upper hand.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And that one misses. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Randle's got 4 points this quarter.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Milton, no good. Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Pass to Goodwin. And Conley grabs the miss.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Here's Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
Rudy Gobert, throughout his career, has done 2 things. Double-double threat. He's going to rebound it consistently and play great defense. That rim protection is real.
Here's Connect. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Lee Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Looking at the Lakers, they'll be extremely motivated to come out in the second half and try to secure control, because it's no secret to anyone that the difference between a 3-1 lead in a series as opposed to being tied 2-2 is massive. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
It's always a positive sign to see assist numbers like this. Nibbles and the Rockets keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
Shaq, what you think about Minnesota?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection is first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they've been so far.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Doncic up top. DiVincenzo covering. Inside, from McDaniels. Always on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Ooh, in a tight game, high percentage looks become even more valuable.
Randle pass to Gobert. And Randle the bucket on the assist by Gobert. Gobert's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 2-point game.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from James. Vincent checked in for Doncic. Both free throws good from James.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. James passes to Reeves. No good with the triple.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Reeves. James inside. McDaniels covering. It's James on the wing. It counts! And the foul! Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
Reeds checked in for Julius Randle. The Timberwolves trail. DiVincenzo pass to Gobert. To the inside. And stolen by Hayes. Outside Reeves. And he's going for the lob. Out to Hachimura. From outside the arc. And LeBron James hits from deep. James has got 10 points in just the second half. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
To the paint. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for James. DiVincenzo with a steal. Outside Reed, inside. Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. Outside Reed. Knocked away. Shot clock at 5. From behind the arc. Pure from three-point range. And now a three-point Timberwolves lead.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Vanderbilt with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. High post Reed. The finish! A slam dunk by Reed.
Yeah, now's Reed's ability to run the floor, get out in transition.
Lakers trail by 5. Here's Hachimura. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Reed. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Highland's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. Back to Alexander Walker. Second chance shot. Knocked loose. Hachimura from long range. Sinks it from distance. Hachimura's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Highland. Now DiVincenzo to the left wing. Here's Reed. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Naz Reed understands how to play physically inside, able to get a shot off despite the foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo.
Naz Reed is the perfect modern big man. He can stretch you to distance. He will rebound consistently, but he can also put it on the deck and catch you off guard if you let him.
Sinks the tray. Reeves has got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Hachimura against Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to connect. Hachimura with the ball. Shoots over Reed. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Vanderbilt. Hachimura's got 5 points.
Part of why Hachimura went in the lottery, the skill he brings with the size, both on display, to beat a really good defensive contest.
Reed finds Conley. Now here's Randle. Throws it up high. Just 4 to shoot. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. McDaniels is checked in for Reed. Finney Smith checked in for Los Angeles. Goodwin comes in for Reeves. Here's Conley. He's got 5. Cans it from the wing. He has 7.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Lets it fly. Again, the Lakers score. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Highland. Here's Randle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jarrett Vanderbilt picks one up.
Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Vincent. And he makes both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Outside, Finney Smith. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
You guard against the drive of Luka Doncic, but that opens you up to the mid-range ability, and Luka lets you feel it from that distance.
Outside, Highland. Six on the shot clock. And the shot's good. Highland's got 5 now.
Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
Hayes, the pass to Doncic. Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Conley. 7 points in the game. Count it. Good.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. And that sends Dorian Finney-Smith to the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And really strong at the line since the break.
17 seconds left in the third. Edwards against James.
Man, good whistle there.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. First one falls for him.
Edwards. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to James. And here's Doncic outside. That one doesn't drop. At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
It's the fourth quarter, crowd.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. In it forward, Edwards and McDaniel. Mike Conley out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Randall in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Conley following the score by Los Angeles. DiVincenzo finds Conley. Yep, count it.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Here's the 3. Doncic, no good. Minnesota has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Drains the triple.
This play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Lakers trail by 3. James outside over Edwards. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniel's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
Free throw drops for Conley. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Finney-Smith. He makes 1 or 2 that time.
You know, they would have liked to have gotten them all, but he did make it a 2-possession game.
Pass to James. Over McDaniels. And there's James on the assist by Reeves. James has got 27.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
And that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Reeves. That's Hachimura. Baseline drive. Count that one.
I like how Hachimura plays a controlled basketball game. He takes his shots where they're available.
DiVincenzo with it. Now Doncic defending. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Doncic passes to Reeves. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota's gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
The 3, James. Offensive rebound. Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Tries again. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Mike Conley.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Julius Randle's checked in for Conley. Connect's checked in for the Lakers. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside for Randle. For 3. He buries it from 3. Randle's got 9 points here in the second half.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randle become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
James against McDaniels. Left side, Vanderbilt. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randle's got 4 rebounds now. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Randle. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Boy, you love the determination from Julius Randle. This guy has a knack for scoring against good defense.
Pass to Hachimura. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Hachimura's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Gobert. Now here's Alexander Walker. Gobert, no good. Over to the wing. The 17-footer. Minnesota with a rebound. Randle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, DiVincenzo. Over Reeves. Again, the Timberwolves score.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
The Lakers call timeout.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Julius Randle.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. For Minnesota. They've gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Pass to McDaniels. Now Randall. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Back to Hayes. Here's Connect to tie it up. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Edwards. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Hachimura with the ball. Back to Doncic. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. Basket counts. And now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Shoots from the line, and Doncic the bucket on the assist from Hachimura.
Luka wants, Luka expects to take huge shots. This guy is so big time.
Edwards, that's good.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big time clutch delivery.
James outside.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in for Randall. And the Lakers also making a change. Reeves is checked in for Luka Doncic. Minnesota calls time here. They're ahead by 4. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Luka Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. Here is DiVincenzo. Fires from 14, and he hits the jumper.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
James with the ball, picked up by Reed. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And an intentional foul right there.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate, really well done.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're on top by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Doncic. The explosion to the rim for Luka.
Oh, my goodness, Luka Doncic. We don't think of him as a dunker, but that is well done.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Timeout called, the Lakers. They're trailing by 5. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
At the line for your Timberwolves, VIKINGS.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And he buries it.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy you're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
At the line for 2,
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. A huge victory for them, knotting this series at 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.